morning started off right. Just something I wanted to come in and talk quickly about. I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but I just wanted to talk about something that's, I think, kind of important. I am going to pour a coffee. Here's the cup. Yes, very interesting. Yes, coffee. Who does not find that interesting? I want to talk about being honest with ourselves about when we're not able to commit or truly go through with a situation, how important it is to be authentically, unapologetically, I guess, honest with yourself first and foremost. And when there's something a situation calls for where you are not able to handle it. And what I mean by that is it could be a situation where you have a group project and you commit yourself to where people depend on you. So it's not just you, it's their lives as well. Or if you have a relationship and you've been cheated on and you know you can't move forward, you just know you can't. I'm not saying you shouldn't work through it. That's not what I'm saying, because life's always going to have its obstacles, challenges, and situations that are thrown at you or come at you, and you have to be faced with decisions or possible changes in your life that you didn't expect. But if there are situations that, say for an example, if you were cheated on and you know that might be a trigger because maybe you've been through it before in your life. Sorry, good morning. This is pajamas. I might look messy. But you know that it's a trigger and you aren't able to move past it. Or if the other person isn't willing to help you heal through it. And you know that this is probably not a healthy situation for you. Easier said than done, but it's better to honestly part ways, talk about it, part ways, and be true to yourself, because you'll both be unhappy moving forward. And again, it's not just, ourselves, but the other person in the situation or people. Like I said, it could be a job project that you want to commit to because your heart's there. You want to, you know what I mean? Or in the relationship, you want to. But you can't really give yourself to something that you can't really commit to because there are obstacles you cannot move through or can't get past. And sometimes that's just how life is. There's no easy solution or simple way of doing things, but you do know when a situation can be too much. And if, if the other people or person isn't working with you, if it's, more than just yourself in the situation, then it's not going to work. It's just not, like if you're cheated on and you are trying to heal from it, and they tell you don't bring that up, or that happened a month ago, and then you can't deal with it because of whatever scars you have, or because it's just not okay, then it's time to part ways, because honestly you're gonna hurt yourself and them in the long run. Even though they've hurt you, it's just gonna be a back and forth thing. With a job project, if there's something you want to commit yourself to but find it hard to do so, and these people are depending on you, and it's their, you in their lives, like, it's okay to say, hey, look, you know what, I need a little more help with this, or this is not something that I can do, period, or I can do on my own. And I think a lot of the time we have a problem with, not a problem, but difficulties with admitting, like, hey, this is something that's way too much for me. Because a lot of us, someone like me, like, we want to take it on, we want to do the best that we can do and not give up or not feel like we're giving up. But at the same time, it's not giving up, it's being extremely truthful with yourself that in that moment, and when you're having to let go of a situation. It's not easy because you're in it, you know what I'm saying? When I'm in, I'm all in. And then so when I feel, you know, someone else isn't, or more importantly, if I'm all in, I am like, it's hard to just pull myself out. So I'm not just saying it's easy just to like let go, but it is important that you're honest with yourself as well as whoever's involved, that this is not something you can do. It's too much, you know what I'm saying? Like, I use cheating because it's the experience I know and have been through, and it's hard for me to work past that, especially if there's so much distance in either communication or even physically, because there's doubt, and it's hard to work through that if the other person isn't actively working with you, like, hey, I messed up, and I'm sorry, and I'll work through this. If you have questions, I will answer. You know, that's working through things. If it's a project, it's sitting down and talking with each other and saying, you know what, this is something I cannot do. I'm just trying to give other examples because I know cheating isn't everybody's topic, and it's not, you know, it's just something I'm familiar with. But there's also been other situations where I wanted to commit to and help with and do, but it really was a lot for me. So in the long run, it's not a bad thing to say this is too much, or I've got a lot going on in my life right now, like I have a lot on my plate, and sorry that, you know, I really wanted to do this, but this isn't something I can do, and that's okay. You can even say, you know, can you work with me through it? And if he, she, they are willing and they do, then that's great. But the bottom line is, it's so important to be honest with yourself when something is too much, and you know you're not going to be able to work through it. You got to be honest with yourself, because if not, you're just going to end up hurting, and so is the other person. But anyway, I hope you have a good day. I hope you, whenever you see this, because it's morning right now, well, going into afternoon, but yeah, I will talk to you soon, and hope you subscribe, like, do all the good things, and spread love. Talk to you soon.